Alright guys, today we're going to be working on graphing linear inequalities. It's going to be on 72 and 73. We'll only do 72 in this video. We'll get 73 in the next one. So go ahead and turn to page 72 of your notebook, and we're going to label it. '72 is 7.3. Is it graphing linear inequalities? And we're going to label 73, even though we won't get to it till the next video. We're going to label the same thing. 7.3. Graphing linear inequalities. Okay. A linear inequality is just graphing a line and then shading a certain portion of the graph to show where a solution would be. Okay, so let's look. First, we've got the steps here. Step number 1 is to rearrange the equation in the slope-intercept form, meaning if it's not in y equals mx plus b form, then I'm going to need to, this froze, I'm going to need to rearrange it so that it is in that form. Okay. So this is not in y equals mx plus b. I'm going to have to move over the 2x. I'm going to subtract it. This is part of your review at the beginning of the week. Negative 3y is less than negative 2x plus 12. Then I'm going to need to divide. Now, when I divide by negative, I flip the inequality symbol. It's been a while since I've done that, but I do. Then negative 2 divided by negative 3 is 2/3 x. 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. It is now y is greater than or equal to 2/3 x minus 4. Not or equal to, just greater than. Okay. Number 2. Use the slope and y-intercept to create the graph. The slope is 2/3. The y-intercept is negative 4. Meaning, we're going to put a point on negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up 2 over 3. And we're going to connect that graph. Now, we've been doing this before. This is not new. Here's what is new. Any inequality, we have to determine whether the line is solid or broken, and you'll probably hear dashed instead of broken a lot. Okay, and let's look. A solid line is anything that is greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. If it's got an or equal to, it's a solid line. Broken is greater than or less than. And we have greater than, so that means this should have been a broken line. So we're going to erase till we have a broken or a dashed line. Now it's dashed. We're good. Let's keep looking. Number 4, determine which way the graph should be shaded. The graph is shaded above if it's greater than or equal to. The graph is shaded below if it's less than and less than or equal to. Our equation is greater than, so I'm going to go to the y and shade above. So everything up here. This is how you graph a linear inequality. The answers are anything in this shaded area. So 0, 0 is an answer. 1, 0 is an answer. 2, 2 is an answer. Okay? We're going to open this up and do the rest of these. Okay, we're going to label this one number 1. Number 1. Is it already in y equals mx plus b form? Yes. So slope, y-intercept. The slope is 2/3. The y-intercept is 3. So put a point on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go up 2 over 1, 2, 3. This is a or equal to, so it is a solid line. I can't pick up my ruler. Okay, it is greater than, so I put my point on the y-intercept and go above. And I'm finished. pause the video and do number 2, which is this one. Number 2. Okay. Number 2. The slope is 1/2. The y-intercept is 8. 8. Go up 1 over 2. It does not have a line, so it is dashed. It is greater than, so above. Number 3 is not in y equals mx plus b form, or slope-intercept form. So we're going to have to make it that way by subtracting 2x. So y is greater than negative 2x minus 2. Y is now by itself, so the slope is negative 2 over 1. The y-intercept is also negative 2. Start at negative 2, go down 2 over 1. And you can go all the way. I haven't been. Okay. This is a dashed line. Okay. To decide how I shade and it's greater, I'm going to start at the y-intercept and go above that. And there is my graph for number 3. Pause the video and do number 4. Number 4. This is not in y equals form either, so we're going to subtract 3x. Negative 4y is less than negative 3x plus 12. Divide by negative 4. I divided by negative, so the inequality symbol flips. Negative 3 divided by negative 4 is 3/4. X. 12 divided by negative 4 is negative 3. M, 3/4. B, negative 3. That means I start at negative 3, go up 3, over 1, 2, 3, 4. It is not got a line under it, so it is dashed. So far, most of them have been dashed. Now, you can either make it completely solid and erase, or you could dash it like I did. It is greater, so it is above. So far, most of them have been above. X. You are not used to an X. It's been a while. When we have an X, that means you literally go and put a point on the X-axis at that point, and you draw a vertical line. It is dashed because it does not have an equal. So a X is a vertical line, Y is horizontal. Okay, this is less than, so it's going to be the numbers left. This is less than. This is number 5, number 6. This is just a Y, so you put a point on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you draw a horizontal line. It is solid because it's got a line under it. And it is greater than or equal to, so you have to shade above. Okay. So your assignment is going to look like this. We're going to go ahead and glue this page 72 in your notebook. We will finish this lesson in the next video. We will be writing them in the next video. Okay. So go ahead and start whatever assignment I have given you. I'll see you in the next one.